seconds left. One enemy remaining.
He doesn't need to warm up, he just needs a gun in his hand. Sugetsu is a god at this. Xiao is having an absolute series here.
Siphon. Xiao. Angel. Ardis. Sugetsu. Rose.
It's hard to keep up with the kind of tempo as well that PRX love to throw at you, and look at this! Oh, complete disrespect. Nice! Come on! Another day in the opposite seems like the PRX.
What a timing from Mind Freak!
One enemy remaining.
Benkai. Mind Freak. Divide. Forsaken. Jin. Alex.
And look at this to start things off. You've got a flash down into sand.
Full speed, a bit of stun. Coming straight into sand, and look at this already. A bit of a contact play, but the corner not being checked, and Xiao! Oh, what a play!
Could you find a more perfect example of how they're going to try and react to this? Zip ban! Caught out though, missed his shot.
A bit of a whiff still, a jump and a right click. Sugetsu does claim that one. Down now to the 2v3. Positioning is all over the place. Angel ready and waiting right round the corner. The pistol round looking all but done and dusted.
And the desk was talking a bit about that FPX preparation. I mean, they were so ready for that. The Haunt comes over to Fountain, reading the push. And now it's all left in the hands of Benkai. A 1v3 that he just can't manage. FPX, they start out incredibly here. And there's Angel just trying to mess with FPX's heads. Jing takes one, the stun player around the corner, and Angel's not going to be able to get away.
Wonderful work recognizing that. 2 players down. But immediately the response is there. Xiao is taking matters into his own hands. A bit of a nade into backside. Zip and not wasting any time. Zip straight in. What a kill to find with only the Spectre.
It's a huge one, and it leaves PRX in a situation where they've got to play retake here. And Xiao's angle. Do they anticipate this? Have they thought about the fact that the Sage is in the comp? Flash pushes him away.
Yeah, a bit of information, a bit of space gain. Now, wow, the player's trying to flood into the back.
Remaining.
Kill's going to be traded out, but eventually down to just Mind Freak, and not able to do it. Perfect crosshair placement there by Xiao, anticipating where they were coming from. That's the bonus converted, Josh. That's what makes FPX so dangerous.
And as the time ticks lower and lower, Jing and Benkai's ultimates may be important.
Rolling wanted to push them back, the showstopper. Not let loose just yet, but still the kill found. Zipan opens it up.
He got
Position and
legged.
space being gained. Definitely leg Jing trying to make the most of it, but again, the trade is there, the back of the side, Benkai. He anticipated over the top, Seketsu finding his mark, slow orb. It's hard to try and play through. And an easy enough shot, a flick of the wrist. 5 rounds in a row for FPX. Hookah, a bit of a flash and a play into it. Angel has to dodge it though. But Hookah control is going to be gained. Now an aggressive play, that's going to be the Nightfall straight down into it. Zipan is going to be satcheling away, another one in play to try and set himself up, but the kill comes through anyway. Jing finds an opening, control still along, and a second one. Jing ripping off the heads, Forsaken from behind, a pincer to try and make the moves. Angel, rifle in hand, 3 kills, all lining up for him, and Seketsu follows it up once more.
Angel has just pulled out the most almighty clutch there to get them into this round, to get them favored here.
30 seconds.
Can
left.
Benkai, the IGL on PRX, do anything similar? Only a Marshall in his hands. It was looking so good.
What a difficult ask it is. Weapon's not ideal, a bit of a jiggle, information going to be gained. He's going for the no-scopes, but of course, perfect timing with the swing. Seketsu takes the crossfire, another one on the board.
Is this going to bait over-aggression from Angel?
Doubling up, trying to find an Angel! Who has replaced this guy, man? Sipping at the fountain of youth out of his Red Bull cup, it seems. This guy is just insane.
It's everyone from FPX.
Oh,
it's
my.
everybody. They can't miss a shot.
And why not? Flex on him. 400 credits down the drain to try and get the high ground advantage. Just down to Benkai once more. This is absolutely brutal stuff.
Utter domination to start off the grand finals here of Masters Copenhagen. PRX are getting choked out. They're not being given a chance.
Absorbing any sort of aggression, any attempt of information. And here might be another one. The horn off to the side. Jing this time responds in kind. And they need to try and favor them. Angel still grabbing the one.
Xiao, however, has a res, and they're looking to punish Jing. He's going for it with the showstopper.
Showstopper. Catches onto the player. Too far around the corner. And artist, the confidence is
30
there.
seconds left.
Every play from PRX has an answer. And now the res comes through and suddenly it's a 4v2. One of those rounds that could potentially have gone the way
Time though.
of the APAC team.
14 seconds left in the round. Time needs to be getting through here. The rolling thunder to disrupt them when they're coming in. It's gone so low. Off to the side. You can't whip that. Mike Frick doesn't find it. The plan goes denied. He just needs to survive. And it's not enough. Seketsu swings and shuts it down. Light at the end of the tunnel in that round. But PRX again, it gets extinguished. Definitely feel the analyst that's going to be scrambling for opportunities, but this is going to be the shower scrunch. Plays being made, PRX finally with the advantage they were looking for.
The first time that the set players worked, and Forsaken choosing to commit to the aggression now knocks things back with only 1 player advantage for PRX. They need to find these players over by lamps.
No way, is it back with the one still to trade the return? Vi will find it. Haunt off to the back, but this lurk into the back of the site. Oh, it's so unsuspecting. The spike dropped down, players finding it. Benkai, has he got the read here? Watching it as a game of timings. Into the back of it, 17 seconds in the round. The play is being made. A bit of pace now injected. Xiao, wall in play, spike in his
10
hand.
seconds left.
The ult.
Rolling punter to try and deny, and that is going to be enough time. It just needs to survive, Benkai. You just need to survive. 2 seconds left into it. And he does get it. The first round on the board. The final round of this first half.
They are just utterly merciless. The fun slayers. But that's FPX. They're not going to give you an inch. Here comes Forsaken, though, aggressive on the attack. Starting to build the
Great opening,
confidence.
but still the crossfire FPX, it's too much! Artis and Angel finally dealing with one of them. The pump flash round the corner, Devi. Confidence back under their belts, but it's down to the 2v2. Spike, it's got to be planted here. The players are low. Snakebite off to the side. Devi almost going down.
3 HP there. He'll die to a cold breeze.
Positioning is not there right now for FPX, but Shao to get to.
One of the other problems is Mindfreak's looking towards long. They have no idea where these players are coming from.
Timing is absolutely everything. Positioning known, still goes for the swing, and the shot still being found. Shao. This guy, an absolute menace in the clutch. Over and over again. And if there was any hope of PRX making their way back in this map, oh boy, scattered to the winds with that pistol round loss. Forsaken going to be trying to use that, get a bit of information. Utility coming through, pinging into the corner, a bit of a body block in action as well. Flash it to the side, Jing with the satchel play. Shao's positioning not known, and the running and gutting. Eventually Jing is shut down in the back of the site. Forsaken trying to, again, make his mark. But Angel returns it, it's down to that 3v3.
Angel got ult off the back of this. And there's 2 players in lamps.
My, the positioning! Angel with 4! And this could be it. The killing blow. A kill not even needed. Molly over the top, that's going to be half on the defuse. Mindfreak, an opportunity. No one's sticking it, it's all down to him. The shot's not found, no, and FPX, pure domination in map number 1.
It's an absolute statement opener from FPX. People were calling blind an easy win for PRX, a guaranteed one on the board.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Bit of space being taken. Off to the side though, and off with your head, Artis. What a shot.
Planted.
Right around it. The wall's already up, so they are going to be getting into this post-plant situation, but already FPX not wasting any time. The wall broken down bit by bit. Shots rattled off. Benkai.
So they finally broke the other piece of it, but their players are falling as well.
They're all up though. Shao just trying to stick it halfway. You cannot be kidding me, man! Off of it in the end. Push it forwards. The vulnerability applied. And PRX, they return back into the fray, around on the board. Man trying to get denied there, yet the fragment, that's good.
What an awesome play.
Yeah, pushes them away.
The underhand throw from the fragment grenade, making sure that it can
side.
still tack onto Jing.
They do eventually get that plant down though, and still Devi holding down this long sight angle. Operator, and mid is being watched. Shao, what a kill to find.
Look at this swing as well. Oh, Angel, I thought he was going to go for it.
Flash punch! Tries to make the play, but Rez online once more. Gonna hold it though. Positioning known. Half on the defuse. Shao wins out that fight, but can't claim the second.
A rough area that he's rendezvous from.
The way that they're playing this, Artis is denied. The Prowler latches on, it gives Jing the sight line, and the confidence is there. One step further, all the way into the back of A. 3 kills in the round.
And he's still going!
Oh, this guy wants to claim the ace. Right into it, man.
And there's your first ace of the grand finals there. And I think it's fair to say PRX have woken up.
And Mindfreak could get some serious value.
How does the timing work here? Can he find a way past
30
Zipan?
seconds
On the
left.
stairs, not necessarily favored, and Zipan. Bit of a reset there, the aim, he finds it in the end. Crosshair placement's good as Angel hears him on the top of the ropes. But now he's trapped off to the side, up to Devi. 1v3 and no time to really make anything of it.
A good response exactly when needed for FPX. PRX are going to have to be cautious here, but they have such a player advantage. Trying to bait out a little bit more counterplay is Forsaken there with the tap.
Where do they plant this one? Zipan off to the side!
Where did that come from?
3 kills!
What a play!
Can't reset it enough though. Benkai finally shuts this guy down. A menace. An absolute defining factor potentially in this round. And finally, A Nightfall to push the players back. No sound cues online. Hardest, you're really taking this one, but Mindfreak so close underneath. Time running so low. Could come down to absolutely anything, but with the Horn revealing it. Down, dropping to the side. Now the 1v1. Xiao's been so good against Benkai, but the shot is found.
Finally able to deny Xiao in the clutch.
The post-plan positioning will be incredibly difficult to deal with.
They need to break this wall. Zipan's running through, trying to make himself the bait here. But he's just run out of the null command. Drops permanently, and Jing with the third.
What an angle to find, and a
Enemy remaining.
TP back away. Divine to the 1v1 to get to a slow, patient approach. And it nets him the kill, it nets him the round.
This looks like they want to be set up for a fast retake off the spike plant noise. Here it comes.
Plan coming through, that's going to be the Nightfall. Scatters them all the way back, the rendezvous though, and now still in those post-plan positions. Jin can't hear anything. Prowler, the entire kitchen sink just being thrown at him into this corner, but can he hold it down? Can he lock it down? Weaponry still not ideal, but it is the final round for them. Segetsu comes through, rifle is good enough. Jing rewarded with that resurrect, a clean finish to the first half. It's about disrupting this one as it comes through now. The Haunt onto the back, that is going to be Mindfreak revealed. Barely gets away with his life, and a Haunt for a Haunt, but Artist through the wall. Big guy's found. What is that? Just ridiculous scenes. Jing with one instantly traded, still coming through and right into the snake bite. The trap laid down, Mindfreak, he's got all the utility to cut off any sort of attempt of space, and time running so low now for them. A jump peek round the corner, Artist gets it, Mindfreak though, still that nuisance. Down to the 1v1. Spike will go down, Angel whips it around, Forsaken!
He's good for it. Taking the defuse as well and sending PRX into double digits.
With the Viper walls up, no time wasted. It's pace and aggression, that's the name of the game, Artist. Great kill to find onto Jing. This guy has been so dominant over the course of this map.
Spike planted.
Taking him out is a major win condition. Mindfreak's going to come around up the top. They know roughly where Zipan is. What? And he still finds one. Goes 1-for-1 up at the back. And now Xiao repositions.
This reposition so smart, and the flank just being watched down. Forsaken shut down. Can't make it happen. Benkai was aware though. The rendezvous, the shot's whiffing.
That's the escape artist we know and love. He's in, he's out.
And just like that, FPX come back into it, clawing their way into the map. And we've seen this before when they played in the regional games, not at this tournament, of course. First time that they're playing Icebox, still a fight being taken place. The shot rattled off. Damage was done prior. And the Benkai, PRX, they're ripping them to shreds.
Awesome position that Benkai's holding up there on the top.
One
Able to
enemy
throw out
remaining.
all of his information. Play a high-low setup over with Divide. It's all left in the hands of Xiao, who only had a Guardian to work with.
What a squeeze, man, what a squeeze. My ball dropped off, a fast approach, no time wasted. Now Horns, he reveals the positioning perfectly. Spam around the side, but still, the kills. Flooding in one after the other, Forsaken. He's right in their faces, the Blade Storm not giving them any options. Somehow, it's come down to the 1v1. In the blink of an eye. Forsaken, a bit of a read, the crosshair placement is there for the wider swing, but he dashes back, and now he knows it, but still, the noise being cut down over the top. Segetsu, does he know about this repositioning?
Yeah, of course he does. Forsaken playing that one beautifully to take PRX up to map point.
Map point.
Let's play.
Again, you're starting to see that aggression in play. This time, though, the Horn over the top, spam through the wall. Jing pushed up, didn't even expect this one, right round the side.
Face your fear.
Nightfall pushing him back, and they're taking the fight right up close into them. Prowler gonna be denying the vision, but still, Jing right off to the side, and the team is helping him all the way pushed up. They want to end it right here, right now.
Devi's on the ropes
This is
here.
just absurd.
He's over the top of them. He's on top of Angel's head.
Ships in the night.
Teleport's ready.
Dodges back, but surely he's going to open himself up to an angle here. No, eventually backing away with the rendezvous, and
He's just distracted.
the distraction
Spike
from the back.
down
Mindfreak, what an opening, what a timing to catch. And it's down to Angel.
I have the spike.
Angel with it all to do. Mind Freak and Divide to fight. The crowd to fight as well. 86 health, though he does have the spike.
Time
Silently moves his way over.
30 seconds, Josh.
30 seconds left.
He might be allowed a free plant here, Bran. He's just walking backwards, though! Into the sideline of Divide. And that puts PRX back level in the series. Socks, shoes, get him back on.
Got a game to play, son. Even in the series, 1-1 apiece, the grand finals. Not quite so one-sided, and there's the biggest fan of PRX right up close and personal. Rotations. Oh, they're there. The nade off to the side. Forsaken's already in. No morphs. Glides available to them, but PRX just happy to squeeze any remaining players that might be just trying to defend their way through. But the doors open and wide. Angel's head ripped off, and Jing is relentless with it.
That's what you want to see from PRX. Flawless for them on the pistol.
That's Benkai holding that rolling thunder. It's twice against it, but now still has it online and now sends it through right into sand. Shaodo, an opportunity. Him and Zipan just locking down these angles. It's up to Jing. Moves in, but he is being swarmed surrounded. They know his positioning. TP away, the nade pushes him back, and he's so low.
Such a fantastic response from FPX in this round. Leaves everything once more in the hands of Benkai.
Tries to go for it, doesn't he?
And that's a great try.
The Viper orb down. There's a fast lane to try and split this one up. And now the showstopper play into sand. Cut it across, but this wall impedes it. Sugetsu, 12 he lives! An absurd series of events. How do you get away with that one? And the pressure still being applied. The corner not being cleared. Angel returns back into action. 2 kills for him. Divide will eventually trade it, but he's left alone, isn't he? 1v3. Picking up this rifle. And the crossfire, this chokehold that FPX have got onto the site. An almost impossible task.
And with only 10 seconds left, he is not getting past the brick wall of Ardis. Forsaken stat line seems to indicate he's back to bind. Just getting shut down, hammered by utility. Has to keep giving up these early fights, but he wants to force another.
No way!
And what is that shot?
What a flick in the angle wash. Divide. He's got his back. Oh, this is just once more relentless. Forsaken though this time. Put off the gas, now the Satchel play onto the site. It's up to Zipan to see if he can lock this one down. He knows slowly being squeezed with the positioning, and the timing was everything.
And it was perfect.
Flash into the corner, Ardis rattling off almost everything in his clip there. The headhunter finding it though, still it is a 2v3. Sugetsu, what a kill to final to Jing. Choosing to refight into this Divide with the shot though, down to Ardis.
And with only an operator in hand, this one doesn't look doable. He, in fact, rendezvous in to donate the off. First time we get to see the PRX post plan. And how do FPX deal with it? Are they going to go for something quick? They've denied Dish. Actually, Mindfreak's not going to go because he was looking to go for a mad wraparound.
Forsaken, the Horn is just lighting this guy up, and somehow he still lives. Alive, but for a moment, Zipan will eventually deal with him, but it is just Hall's control. That's all the PRX are dealing with. It makes it hard for them to try and push back this one, but it looks like they've got a setup to deal with it. Control being gained, Divide with the operator, opening after opening with the nade sent flying. Nobody can get onto this one. Rattle it off, a flick to the side. Divide eventually shut down by the snake bite. Sugetsu weakened, no more time, has to stick it. And it's clinical by Mindfreak. It's a bit of a gamble with players leaning over here, but Arcade is being played for. Satchel play right up close. Forsaken's moving through. Needs to support a little bit more with a fast lane. Ardis plays inside of it,
Whoa.
and guess what? Sugetsu's still in tower. Still locks it down despite the fact he's being pressured from the back there. Jing ended up sending in his nade in this crosshair placement. He just knows it's coming.
And Sugetsu has the spike as well. It is so difficult to try and retrieve that.
Hyperspit.
And even more difficult now.
Good luck.
Potentially impossible. Mindfreak and Divide in such a rotten position.
Last player standing.
Ardis collecting that one there onto Mindfreak. Divide gonna take quite a bit more for him to find an edge. Every shot whipping, and eventually Sugetsu comes out to bail out his teammate. The thrifty win. Push now right onto the top of stairs. Sugetsu is going to be pushed forwards, and I think the goal there to try and push him forwards into the aftershock. They've already taken tower, but look at that crosshair placement. This guy is impeccable.
What a monster! Making a serious case for MVP in this tournament. And in this map, finally gets taken out by Forsaken, who goes for a slide play.
One after the other, the plays just keep happening. The shots are rattled off. Back and forth. Artis,
Spike planted.
how do you retake this one? Operator, the Viper's pit in the choke.
And you have to go for it. It's the final round of the half.
Teleport's
Either way, FPX have 6. Question is whether Artis can put them out to a major advantage. This would be an outrageous clutch if he could pull it off. If he could find the timing, and it's just not quite there.
Not quite there. PRX even it out in the end this first half. So back and forth, 3 players watching it, just the angle still. Stuns off to the side, Artis in the back, Headhunter. One after the other. Not the cleanest shots in the world, but it doesn't matter.
And Benkai has to limp away, 13 health. A failed venture completely there. Maybe Mindfreak can save something though.
Gets over the top, reveals his position. And there's still a kill being found.
Devi's worried about being pushed from the other angle. He does have a little bit of space to work with.
Player standing.
But Artis pushes even deeper. Devi catching him in the back, 1v2.
How do you deal with this one, Devi? Hopping around the corner, the Prowler. Nobody wanted to capitalize off of this, but it's a double face. Have to be careful. The 1-2 shot, the damage is done. 2 HP in a dream, and it's not enough for him. Pissed around for FPX. 3 kills, easy one still. That's a TP forwards. Horns over the top and a bit of spam through. Play cooked up, Angel. Oh, he's so deep there. Into Dish, he gets rewarded with the kill as well, but it's a battle on multiple fronts. Shao pushed up close, right to the side. The satchel play, and listen, I don't blame you. You missed a bit of the action there. That was just pure pandemonium on multiple sections of the map. When they're running the double duelist with the Neon and the Rays, you know they're going to be trying to take control, making risky plays. A bit of a double satchel there, now to Nightfall. Push them back, he does get good information. They know that there's a player there, but now the response. Rolling Thunder. Viper Wall going to be blocking them, no more sound cues. Double stunned up into tower to try and find it, but again the crossfire, just watching. FPX so good at just tempering all the aggression coming towards them. And the lead getting steadily bigger and bigger for them. Trusting each other as teammates as well to be able to hold each other's backs, and, well, no one's really able to respond with that one. Jinx still wants to hold the angle up. When the door opens up, the double swing, it's a trade at the end of the day.
Really disciplined from FPX, shutting down Jing. Devi's going to go for another peek, and he has an answer as well.
And it's just feeling inevitable at this point. Up top, Benkai does grab 2 kills, okay. Angel though anchoring up top now. Spice going to start to go down, but Benkai is weak. Not a lot of utility other than the flashes. What can Forsaken offer as well? Pushing forwards, fast lane, that's a punish. Great timing with the swings. And now, staring at the end of here, map point for FPX.
And yet, if you bring the pain to them, you can find openings.
A last-ditch effort though. Fast lane, the overdrive is all popped off to try and help Forsaken supplement it, and the kills this time going their way. Weapon's not too good, squeezing him from the back of halls, but Sugetsu shuts it down, still Jing the satchel play, Sugetsu! What a monster! In the blink of an eye, the map secured, takes it away, and the advantage is theirs. FPX sensing the blood in the water.
To take a look at that afterwards. But PRX's mid-rounding has been fantastic on this map.
One over the top, Shao's positioning, it is known, still the angles. This crossfire FPX, absolutely elite at shutting down any of it, and the layers to the strategy. FPX will not be denied, not the pistol round, not this time. Yeah, first you've got to try and condition them, but it looks like FPX are more than ready. A nade to the side, and the angle as well. More than watched. Angel with the ghost, 3 kills, 3 headshots.
Angel's just been monstrous so far this series, and towards the end of the playoff bracket, he shows no signs of slowing down. He's one of those players that only has the ghost in these rounds, and yet he's still able to come up with the goods.
Smoke to try and push it back, but Forsaken already taking all this space. Angel was low enough. Down to Sugetsu. His timing is everything with the plan coming through. He could have isolated a 1v1, but denied. A thrifty for PRX, right back into it. Sees to try and clear that corner, but at this kind of pace, the Boombot spotting the target. Does he know up top? The answer is yes. Sees though. Drops him and stops him for but a time. Still have to take these fights though. The weaponry still could get very dangerous for PRX, but the plan is going to go down. It's not going to be stopped.
And it's a weird one. You have a Sage wall on either side. Ardis couldn't get punished in short because of Sugetsu's wall, and now FPX are coming back in. The post-plan positions are so claustrophobic.
They're re-pushing this all the way through. Jing shut down. Divide catches that one down to that 1v1. And Zipan answers back. Straight away. It is again Relentless, the showstopper. Off to the back, and what a direct! Jing catches it, the nade. This guy not convinced yet still. He backs away. Not lacking for confidence, but now the Prowler in his face wants to be inside this smoke. It dissipates at exactly the wrong time. The angle's being watched down, but Zipan is just being dealt with still. Shower's there, Horn to try and help him out. The crosshair placement was broken for but a moment. Device still eager to take these fights, swinging back and forth. The precision, this guy is just elite. And all he's doing right now is buying time, the movement. The wide swing into it. Prowler not connecting. Sugetsu 1v3 time ticking. No more to work with. And a slide off angle. Gets the one, but with the post-plan situation, finding the kills, there is no time to secure it.
And sometimes it feels like that might be the only way to win clutches against Sugetsu or Xiao. Just don't even give them the opportunity to fight.
Doubling up, making sure that the players aren't alone when they're doing it. They're going to be able to get a lot of information off of it, but is it enough? You still know the fight's coming. Xiao sprays them down. Tries to take a little bit more out of him, but Mindfreak watching it, holding it. Jing now taking a bit of an approach. Side control's going to be his, and Ardis forced. Try and make some moves here with the operator in his hand. The angle's not being there for him, and what a shot by Forsaken. Just the head being found.
One enemy remaining.
And Mindfreak cleans up the last two.
Clinical. Angle up close and personal with the wall. It's much more passive one from Sugetsu.
Forsaken and Jing love doing this. Even if you think you've caught the one lurker, the other's there to punish. And that Boombot
No way.
sees nothing,
No
knows
way.
nothing.
And Forsaken with the timing! Comes up with nothing. Zipan. Patience. The knowledge knowing that they could have just walked their way past it, but now you can start to see this, at least the beginning of a hit coming through. There's not much pace behind it though, only a bit of utility being used, and now the wall to see if they can get themselves in. It's a distraction. They're trying to buy time for Mindfreak again to lurk through, but look at Jing into the back line. The kills are flooding through! And what a performance. Neither team willing to give up an edge.
And this time, Angel makes the play, moving himself up into Cubby.
Is this even going to get cleared? Boombot latches onto Ardis, has to back away, will break it in the end, and look, patience being played! Spray down, not enough to claim two, but at least just the one. A 2 for 2. Jing has the positioning. Another nade to try and force them back away from those connectors, and Mindfreak, while you're trying to watch this lurk, the showstopper misses completely!
Not a point of damage!
The outplay, Mindfreak. Shots being found. Wraps the Vandal spray down, and all the players of FPX come tumbling once more. A 2-round lead now for PRX. Wow, Angel's got a hefty task ahead of him. The Nightfall to cut across into their spawn. Do they know that Angel is here? The Boombot won't quite see him, and the crossfire! That is just perfection. The smoke up top, close to dissipating. FPX, again, bit of a chokehold that they've got on this one, and with the utility in Benkai's hand, he was not expecting that one.
Divide holding the angle, Ardis gets the better end of it. And Sugetsu to finish.
Where are they leaning? PRX running their way through now. They've got that garage control, skipping it off, and they broke the crosshair placement. Forsaken set up to succeed. Off to the side, Divide. What an angle.
And it's on Xiao and Zipan,
30 seconds
so
left.
far away from the action,
Planted.
to try and make this one another even half. The reflag from Forsaken. The battle should happen in Garage here for the round.
Pressure is on, seeing if you can get an even round. Players work their way in, but FPX, such a difficult task.
One enemy remaining.
Right into the crosshair placement, the slow field lockdown. Xiao! 2 kills. He expects it, but Forsaken wins. Just not clutch enough.
Probably the best clutcher that we've had in the tournament, and even he can't quite get it done.
Just again taking liberties. The wall comes through, hopping up on top of the box. Jing. What a play to take out Artis. Bit of run and gun as well, just skirting in between the bullets. The nade on top of it pushes them back. And it is just so in chaos in the round. FPX just so uncertain of what the hell is going on.
I've never seen a Sage on Haven as creative as Benkai. That play is awesome. And Zipan should have been caught, manages to squeak away with his life.
Base the shot.
Brings reinforcements.
Bot over the top. Now they're going to be both of them on top of the wall still. It's Jing finding value, finding the kill and watching it. The Horn sets them up. And a pistol round going away at PRX. Forsaken, the information going to be gained. He knows now that A-Long is compromised, but Divide always ready and waiting, sitting up close and personal to rendezvous. Positioning, found a slow warp. Latching down to the feet of Artis still. Jing wants to fight this one. Zipan though, the angles and the weapons. Heads taken off, still finding it. Players just pouring out into the site, trying to deny the plant.
And Zipan and Xiao have just been animals. They're so good at holding these angles down. And it all comes down to Mindfreak, the player who entered these grand finals with the highest clutch percentage. But he's been quiet today. Can he find a moment to put PRX into double digits?
The timing. Crossfire isn't exactly great. The smoke to try and lurk his way in. A tap of it. Trying to bait out one of the angles. The Horn though tags him through the box! And he's back!
Mindfreak well and truly back.
The 1v2 Red Bull clutch. Towards C-Long, and again the disrespect being shown. Jing making his way right down mid, but Devi also answering back, making sure that map control is lost. What a response. Angel tries to answer through, but you don't expect him this up close once more.
Jing finding huge value out of his deep mid position, and it all falls down to Xiao. Almost gifted one there.
Listen.
And Mindfreak would die to a single body shot as well.
Where are you?
Slow enough for it, but Xiao is, I think, feeling the pressure on every single side. You can feel it. The Haunt was dropped down just in case a player was close, but these angles, the positioning, honestly, all over the place. 20 health, okay, Mindfreak, well.
He's given him a weapon upgrade, Xiao, now with a Vandal in hand.
And plenty of time on the clock as well, Josh. This can be slowed right down.
This stage, Xiao has already won 3 1v3s.
Time running short. 10 seconds left to try and make the play. The Haunch dropped down to ensure that there's nobody there, but with it destroyed, now you can see the pressure is on the wall up.
What a crazy wall. Benkai tried to deny the plant with that.
That is absolutely absurd, but now he's just got to wait. The timing. Xiao wants to force it down into the 1v1. At least he doesn't know where Jing is. But now he feels it. He hears it, the utility being used, the positioning's known. Benkai, he will fall. Xiao taken down into the 1v1. The showstopper, the trade. What a play! Just outlandish scenes. Into mid with the boom bot, following up off onto it. And look at this, Angel teleporting up onto the high ground inside the smoke. And need to clear the back bit, but it is that full retake set up by PRX.
And Forsaken's already come out the back of Garage.
No way.
Looking to get the fast wraparound. Smoke dissipates.
3 players looking for it, and it is being watched. Xiao, he just about whipped the weapon around, watching that one angle, but still. Plant not in play. It's a bit of a tap.
And Angel has used his Omen ult, teleporting behind everybody, causing genuine paranoia in the mind of Jing.
Planted.
He has no idea if he's being flanked.
Every angle needs to be watched for. I think the setup from PRX, look at this now, trying to make the plays happen. The showstopper to contend with Jing. Oh my goodness! Eventually shut down, but has he done enough damage? His teammates might think so. The Cosmic Divide cuts it up, and now the pressure is on. FPX have to play up close and personal. The horn broken, pushing through the wall, but how would you get through it? The barrage, the bullets laying down, and PRX get their 11th.
They're going to make an attempt to stop PRX from getting to map point.
There's a bit of an all-in. Angel TP, it's punished. But Zipan responds in kind. Comes through. How do you get 2 kills like that?
And if you had to tell me which team would you expect to use the utility combo and which Raze is just going to be swinging for 2, I think I would have had the names backwards. Mindfreak looking for the mid-round push.
What a risky play. And the angle, it's everything. But the shots are found, a jiggle of the movement. And the second player falls. Risks over the map, but containment in the end.
And Mindfreak has really woken up now. They just need to dodge one scrappy force buy, and Jing starts it.
There.
And again, they're not put off from making these high-risk, high-reward plays. The money is abysmal for FPX. Losing a player on top of it, it's dire. Wall has to be used just to see if they can get the res offline, but look at this, another punish, an attempt of it. A bit of a gamble as he fires it against the wall. He misses the mark at the end.
It's a great idea, but Sugetsu was already ahead of the play. He understood that that was going to be coming through. And now it looks like he's still trying to find a time to go for this. He needs players to help.
They are going to be trying to contain with the space, but at least holding down these angles, baiting a swing from them. The nade! Oh, it's so tenuous. Sugetsu wants to go for the Resurrect. He needs to try to bring this even, and finally it's being played, but the spam through. Pinged out, they know exactly where it is. And one after the other. The advantage is just snowballing. PRX within their grasps will not be denied their right to go to map 5. The round not over yet. FPX would have to pull off a miracle.
Angel's managed to find his way into B. But with 15 seconds left, it's all but done.
Just no time. The duel, well, not quite favored. The plant, though, Angel gets a spike down, but it's left down to him.
And sure, the time pressure dodged, but FPX spent half the round just trying to get a res online. It's all down to Angel, and he can't handle it. PRX are taking us to a 5th.
Absolutely absurd. Back and forth between both of these teams, so evenly matched. Will we have it any other way?
Out of the neon. I mean, I guess they're just running in.
And Jing just runs in and he finds the value to teleport. Breaking ankles, taking names, but Shao locks it down, he shuts it down.
Still playing over by the half wall kind of setup. And Mindfreak on
Not
the
being
lurk
cleared
here,
out,
looking
not
for
being
another one of
cleared
those big rounds.
Mindfreak, what an opening to get. Hard is taken out, still the fight being taken. Jing, the confidence, you're solo, one shot will do it in Zipan. He collects it easily enough. Bit of spam through the wall, Mindfreak set up. No stars available. Knows where the spike is. Trailblazer broken, and the 1v2 face. FPX so favored, but ultimately it all came down to Shao. This is a player lurking, waiting at that main approach, that one choke point angle, but the spike be planted. No difficulties there. Post-plant scenario is allowed for them, but Forsaken takes so much damage just trying to get out of there.
Forsaken, in fact, does not get out of there. That's his clone jogging to safety.
But
Benkai's weak.
Fight's being taken, the Bulldog ADS, they are going to be favored in this one, but it's a trade anyway. Now, the flank timing, the lurk. Mindfreak is down for him to do some damage, to buy a bit of time and space for his team, but now, look at this, running them down with the Ghost in play. Doubled up. Divide and Mindfreak against the world. Sticking this one under the fuse. The damage, it's enough to stop it, but it's still up to him. Half online, and he has to swing wide. He has to hit the shots, but it's Shao again. And time just enough. They shut down the force buy.
Allow him to use his Hunter's Fury to stop some kind of plant, but I think he might just be a fraction too far away.
Dark will send in a release, the trip triggering there, giving them a bit of information, a bit of positioning, but still, now they have to use that cam, clearing it down.
And honestly, against PRX, you're worried they've pushed your spawn.
Yeah, they could have taken so much advanced positioning off of this. Not a lot given, but Forsaken, well, taking away Zipan. Advantage, gain for PRX. Looking like they can maybe put this round on the board.
And amazingly, PRX are actually playing really passive positions on the post plant, going for the reflank now through tunnel. Sugetsu's got it all to do, and it's just impossible.
Divide locks it down with the Odin spam and around there for PRX. And now the Cosmic Divide and the fast lane. Any hopes of holding that angle to the side just going to be denied, but Space giving up. Angel, in fact, working his way off to the side. Could be able to catch a player or two.
And Jin caught by the recon, but couldn't be punished. The ult from Mindfreak finding big value. Surely Artist. Surely not Artist.
Dash enabled, flash as well, he connects. Does he want to push through? The answer is no. The Seeker up close. Personal now with the wall denied! Coming through, the dog does so much work, so much damage, but Angel, he secures it. But the post-plan positioning, it's so passive through the choke point. They just want to try and buy time. Push them back, a bit of spam. Artist, an unlucky one. Just his leg being taken out beneath him. A flash to push them back. No one is on this one. In fact, look, still the star in play. A tap of it, a timing now. Alert comes through, Sugetsu. He could be a difference maker. He at least gets two, but just down to Angel. And the time, the pressure just far too much.
And these PRX rounds are looking gorgeous. Mindfreak's going to start distracting now as he starts tapping the plant. Does this turn eyes? Does this get to buy a free one?
The timing on it! Then the kill is found. Still a 2v3 though. FPX in theory should be favored into this one.
And I love that Mindfreak goes for a pick as he anticipates, or Mindfreak, sorry, goes for a peek as he anticipates everyone looking towards Divide. He knows that he'll have a little less stress on his shoulders for just a moment. And now the trap is starting to close. Can Divide provide enough assistance here?
Was one of the players to tap onto the spike as well, swinging through, but the damage. Oh, the gun just not quite good enough. 5 HP in window though, does not expect this one. Angel's worked his way around, but he's gonna find positioning on the site. Mindfreak repositions, and the damage, the time, it's already been bled off the clock. Mindfreak, impeccable rotations.
It's actually Divide, again, who becomes the lurker. They're just so happy to pass these rolls around.
Device definitely wondering about the counter flank potentially coming through, but he hears the footsteps now running down, but Zipan lurks down, and it's up to Divide.
But now the race is on. Divide, the spike down, has to try and get in a position where he can play this post plant, and instead of running for the spike, he's going to try and get an angle onto it.
You've got to be joking me, you've got to be kidding me. Planted off to the side, he falls off of this, sticking it down, already half onto it. The fault line to try and stun them up, but FPX, it's handed to them on a plate. A bit of an overheat moment once more.
And for one of the very rare times that PRX's mid-rounding has in fact failed them.
Jing's been able to take all this positioning up, and it has injected that chaos into the round, but Zipan just contains it regardless.
If Jing hadn't used his fast lane, Forsaken would have had a free kill, but now he's getting droned out.
No way!
Did you spot him?
Running around the side. The decoy in play, Shao still locks that angle. And it's up to Artist. He can feel the approach, the blade storm, the updraft, the head's not being found. But now Hunter's Fury, anything to help him out. It's the 1-4-1.
Angel spent the entire round inside his Viper's pit, over by A main. That means he's got a very quick flank here. And for PRX, they've got to force the fight. They know that they're at a player disadvantage. They can't go for the back, the safe.
Trailblazer misses, the dog is not going to be setting them up, and yep, the safe option, not an option. Angel's already flanked around, Benkai's positioning, removed, taken out. Divide is known, he gets one, but he has a mighty task. 1v2, isolates it, down to the clutch, but Shao reigns supreme.
You just can't out-clutch Shao. He's been a monster this tournament.
Close angle by Forsaken, I believe the drone earlier. Not quite catching him. The war going up. Slide off angle. How are they still finding these kills? Bit of a jiggle there with the movement. Shao eventually gets him. But on the other side of things, it was Jing who managed to open it up. Hey, oh my word, PRX. Spike's still going to be stuck down the fault line. Gives him a huge advantage into this one. Artist, though, now all the pressure in the world. A prowler in his face, a flash, a tap at a Spike. He has to stick this one. He has to stick it or win this 1v1. And Devi, all he needs to do is survive. A heroic effort. But at the end of the day, it's PRX who win it out. Devi wants to hold this down off the first read, I think, of any sort of utility, maybe even a footstep, and there's the contact play.
The miss.
Fault line comes through, the damage is certainly done. Devi watching the angles, Forsaken now.
30 seconds
It's gonna get
left.
cleaned up. Not able to get too much done to get to Guardian. This guy's looking far too clean with it, and there's still enough time for them to try and get this plant down. The positioning is gained. Plant gonna be stuck. Cage giving him just enough coverage. But a little bit of favor there. Mind Freak just has to zip away, but what a shot! Benkai, the crosshair placement, just fantastic! And they win out the bonus. Artist already going to be gaining all of this space right into the back of the site.
And how do PRX play the retakes with this composition? They have the dimensional drift to work with.
Oh, risk could be taken indeed, Artist now, with the door opening.
And here's Forsaken looking to gain information. He can ping out positions on the map for this
Prowler,
targeted utility.
what a find! A flash to find it, but FPX 2 kills. Looking clean in this post plant. Reaffirming the crossfire setups that they've got, the thing that has carried them so far in this tournament.
Mind Freak dodges the flash, actually.
Tries to make a play to spray down. It's not the cleanest thing in the world, still does the damage, but FPX, they win out the round, an important one at that. Ensuring the PRX don't get that lead to run away with it.
Here comes Jing.
Yeah, speaking of the pace, speaking of the fast play, lets the stun ball rip right around the side again, and he knows the positioning, he knows Sugetsu is isolated, but Artist responds in kind. Holding down the staircase. Overdrive still in play. Tip-tap of his feet, just trying to run around the map, but the positioning, of course, is going to be known here, but he ends up slowing it down. Artist, great crosshair placement. Shot to the cranium, Jing is shut down.
Artist is saving the round for them at this point. Benkai's only got a stinger to work with. Can't even pick anything else up.
Real difference maker, hasn't he? Xiao catching this angle, there's the kill. It's up in the air in terms of who might be able to be winning that one, but looks like Devi opting play back and save this one. Benkai obviously doesn't want to bring this stinger into the next round.
And he won't. He won't be given the choice either way. What a round for Artist to turn up. Getting 2 massively impactful kills after the rest of his team had been barreled over.
Yeah. A real hit starts to come down now onto B. A flash over the top, Forsaken. Wants to disrupt this one. Here's the spike being planted. Now he's going to try and opt for this peek. Angle being watched. Sugetsu's covering his teammates back.
A fraction away. A fraction away from being able to deny the plant and buy time for the rest of his team to rotate in, especially with the Rolling Thunder. That could have been everything.
Fight's still being taken though, and mid locked down by Angel, ensuring that they can't get away with any mischief. Devi and Benkai up against this one with the crossfire and the post plant setup. FPX more than favored.
Devi's just going to have to try and save this operator once again. And like we expected, FPX are going to try and take the lead here and hold on to it. Benkai making it a little more dangerous, a little more expensive. But at the end of the day, it is FPX taking the lead, the first team to get to double digits in map 5. Maybe the dreams start to become a little more real. Maybe the pressure starts to become a little more real. FPX again moving the tempo up.
And you just don't expect this.
It was PRX with the timeout, and FPX have decided you will not get to execute your plan. We are immediately taking B.
Here. Making sure that they watch for a lot of these common angles. The spike is going to be planted. It's forced into that retake.
Look at
a flank angle approach. You can see that there's a gate crash all the way back into their spawn, but Jing trying to find his way up into the angle. Now the Hunter's Fury. Popping off right now for Xiao to see if he can shut this one down. The kill's still flooding through. A dash and a glide. But Angel again comes out on top. Forsaken, he is into the back of their spawn. The positioning is just so far away. And FPX, what a critical round to just slowly obtain this lead. Forsaken, what can you even do in this situation?
Trying to get the punish onto Angel. But at this point, the round's already lost.
It's done.
The barest of silver linings being that he can take a Vandal into the next. But FPX are one step closer. Finally looking for that place to be seated on the throne. And it's another fast play. They're working. Why change it? Artis is in.
Mindfreak just trying to work his way around the corner, but he's spotted out. He saw to see if he can find the timing. The trade is there. It's on the other extremities of the map, and the shot's still being found. Benkai, what a pick. Angel not going to be able to watch that one for much longer. The choke point has been compromised. Shao forced to reposition and move back now to Nightfall. PRX investing into this one. They know how important it is, but they need more on top of it. The Rolling Thunder, it scatters them. The utility Jing, what a timing. Moves to the side, but Zipan again comes back around. An instantaneous trade. Half on the defuse, they're sticking it all away. Benkai, you're an absolute menace. But he's shut down, still down to the 1v1 to buy. Zipan forced to offload the Seekers, and he will not get it off.
What an enormous play to take FPX to map point, match point, tournament point.
One enemy remaining. Down one.
And just phenomenal plays by Zipan.
PRX have read it. Mindfreak and Divide, ready to collect this with a seize, a fault line.
They have to shut this down. They have to find value. The Paulie hears it with the footsteps. An opening kill going their way once more.
There's the pull, there's the fault line. PRX holding on.
But Shao, one step closer, Josh, one step closer.
That's got them through the choke point as well. This is where things start to get very dangerous.
Incredibly dangerous, but still Forsaken, performing under the pressure. To get to aims, the reset! Absolutely ridiculous! And what a play! 4 kills for the final blow!
And Sugetsu finishes off an insane lower bracket run that began when he was allowed to play. The rest of the team did their job getting this man onto the stage, into the playoffs, and Sugetsu delivers the killing blow, putting FPX onto the throne, and Angel could barely believe it. He's worked for so long, worked so hard to get here.
And what a moment this is for them. Disbelief, you can feel it. Incredible scenes.